As a brewer at the Ton Tavern, I'm responsible for all the beer that flows through the taps. We just had our second annual homebrew contest. There were 16 entries, ranging in a wide variety of styles, some a little offbeat since others from homebrewers doing some very interesting things. Some were light Belgians, other were bacon maple stouts, breakfast stouts.
I started homebrewing around '94, and you went?
Like, give or take 95.
Okay. So we did the usual 5-gallon batches, and then we started doing 10 gallons. This is separate. And then we met. When did we meet and start brewing together?
I would say '04.
It's always fun to have homebrewers come in and brew their beer on a larger scale. They're definitely excited to see, take their small beer and make it larger. And again, it all kind of works the same at a homebrew level, but I think certainly the added element is working with the professional brewer who has a little more knowledge and all, and can answer some of the finer detailed questions that maybe they're not going to be able to have answered quite so readily on their own when they're just kicking out a homebrew at home.
We usually brew around 50, 55
And
gallons.
remember, we're homebrewers. We're not professionals.
Again, the style was a robust porter. Robust being almost analogous to what an IPA would be to a pale ale. It's just amped up. It's like uber porter. It's a little more roasty and a little more hop characteristic than you would probably find in your typical run-of-the-mill porter.
This beer, we tasted it all along, and every step of the way, it's like almost a wow. This stuff's really good.
I would agree.
And every step of the way, from the beginning of actually in the brew pot to the beginning of fermentation to our secondary fermenters to kegging it, it's like
But did you think it had a chance to win the contest?
no,
Really?
no, I didn't think it had a chance
Interesting.
because I think that should I say this? I think that contests are like wacky brews, and I had no idea that this could win.
Right.
In the end, the beer that was produced here at the Ton Tavern, having been scaled up, was very comparable to the homebrew recipe for the robust porter, in that it was very robust, had strong roast flavor, good hop prominence, and slightly higher alcohol than you would find in your common porter, but everything's still nicely balanced, so it's quite a quaffable beverage.
It would be nothing greater than Sal's and my beer walking to a bar and drink our beer, but we can do it with $1 million. $1 million.
I'm a little bit more like, let's keep it a hobby, but
Yeah, I know. I can't sleep now.
yeah.